Okay, so you're gonna start off with some cream cheese in your pan, and then you're gonna add some tomato sauce all around that cream cheese.
Whoa.
And then next we're gonna add a hefty amount of mozzarella, all on top.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
You can never have too much cheese.
Mozzarella is my favorite cheese. It's so good. When you can no longer see red, you're looking good. On top of that mozzarella, we're gonna sprinkle some Parmesan. All over top again. I'll do about 3 hefty handfuls of that. Next, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of oil, just all over top of that. Next, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of oregano.
Oh yeah. That's a secret one right there.
Yep.
It's gonna make all the flavors come out.
Exactly. And then we're gonna transfer that into the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. All right, so we're gonna add some salt to our water as it comes to a boil. And then we're gonna add an entire box of fettuccine noodles. All right, once your pasta is done boiling, you're just gonna strain the noodles over the sink. All right, next we're just gonna melt some butter over our skillet because here comes the fun. We're gonna add some mushrooms to our pan. Honestly, however many you want is fine, but I just like to fill my pan up. All right, next as we're sauteing these mushrooms, we're gonna add some garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic. And just toss those around. Get the garlic mixed in with the butter, get the juices flowing. And then add a little bit of pepper. And I like to sprinkle some salt in my hand and then just dust it in like that. Once you're done adding your seasonings, you're just gonna saute these around until they're done. Oh, nice.
Oh, it's looking good.
Yay, it turned out really good so far. All right, now the fun part begins. We get to mix all that cheese and sauce together.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is gonna be delicious. And that cream cheese block is just melting so nicely in there.
Oh yeah, those big clumps in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good.
And that mozzarella, you can see the stringiness of it.
Yeah.
These might be the 3 best cheese blends for a pasta dish.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
All right, this is the color you want to start looking for. When you notice the oily look disappears and the cheese is starting to dissolve and you get this lighter red color, you're just about ready to add in the pasta. All right, and then you just add those noodles right over your sauce.
That looks so good.
Delicious. And then you're just going to stir that pasta in the sauce. Just fold it over one another.
Oh yeah, now it's looking good.
Mm-hmm. I'm really stoked about this.
Mm-hmm.
It smells so good. You can just smell the cheeses and the pasta. And then on top of all that, we're gonna add some more mozzarella.
Oh yeah. More
You
cheese.
can never have too much cheese.
Never.
All right, and then we're gonna put this right back in the oven just to get that cheese on top melted. About 5 minutes will do. All right, we have our parsley plant here, and we're just gonna chop that up into small pieces for our garnish at the end. Wow, that turned out amazing.
That's looking good.
All right, and we're just gonna sprinkle A bit of that parsley over the top to garnish. And it's ready. Let's cut into this. All right, let's cut this nice little corner. Try to scoop that out. Whoa.
How stringy that cheese is.
Look at the cheese pull on that. We'll just get some more noodles. All right, and don't forget those mushrooms we made earlier. I like to just put a few of those on the top. If you're not a mushroom person, you don't have to make them, but I think they add a nice, good flavor. Wow. Let's get some of that mozzarella.
Oh yeah, good mushroom.
And a mushroom. Enjoy. All right, first step is we're gonna put some Fritos on the bottom of this pan. Make sure you have a nice even layer. And then we're gonna go in with 2 cans of chili, just right over top of those Fritos.
I'm loving this already.
Yes. And just kind of smooth that over the Fritos a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're just gonna cut this cream cheese block into squares. All right, so once you have your squares cut out, you're just gonna lay that over the chili. I love the cream cheese because I love cream cheese in general, but also it gives a more creamy taste. All right, our next layer is gonna be this Spanish style Uncle Ben's rice. You're just gonna pour that in between the cream cheese pieces.
You can see it's steaming.
It's
This is
really
gonna be
hot. All right, and if you have any clumpy pieces like this, you just want to mash it up and spread it around a little bit. This is really hot, so just be careful. All right, up next, I like to use this Tostitos mild chunky salsa, and we're just gonna pour that right over the rice. A little bit of that. Bear with me now, you gotta trust the process. Might look a little weird to some, but it's really, really good. And then we're just gonna go right over that with some cheese. I like the Mexican blend, that's my favorite, so just spread however much cheese you want. I like a lot of cheese, so we're gonna cover this baby up.
I bet the shredded cheese with the cream cheese is gonna mix so well.
Yes, it will. Just a little bit more, have fun with it. We're cheese lovers in this family, so. All right, now we're just gonna transfer this into the oven at 350
All right, let me grab that for you.
for about 10 minutes. All right. Wow, this looks so good. Look at the cheese on the edges. It got nice and crisp.
That's how you want it.
Yes. I'm so excited to cut into this. We're gonna get this corner right here. All right, let's look at this. Wow.
That looks so good.
Look at that cheese. So once it's plated up, we're just gonna squirt some sour cream all on top.
Good bit of sour cream.
And what I like to do, we have the original Fritos on the bottom, but I like to get the scoops and just scoop it out like this. And let's try it. That is really, really good.
All right, we're gonna start with some jumbo butter biscuits.
Oh, those look
Those
good.
on a couple more. And then we're gonna cut these into 4,
Oh, nice.
just like that.
And are you gonna do this with all the biscuits?
All of them.
Okay, so cut all of the biscuits into quarters.
And then you're just gonna put these into your pan. You can even roll them a little into little balls.
I'm really curious what you're making here. And there's a few cracks. Is
Yeah.
there a reason for that?
Nope. You're just gonna fill the space with the ones you have left.
Okay. Because they'll expand, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That'll expand. And then we're gonna take some tomato sauce and make our. All right, we're gonna add some basil.
Yummy.
oregano, and then some garlic powder.
Ooh, garlic powder's so good on anything.
Yep. And then a little bit of salt.
I'm still trying to guess what you're making, but I think I'm getting an idea.
Mix that all together.
I can smell the spices from here.
You can. It's very strong. It's gonna be very good.
Smells really good.
And this is just gonna go right over top of the base.
Oh wow, tomato sauce on biscuits. What an interesting combo.
All right, we'll just get the rest of that out.
Always scrape your bowls clean.
You don't want to waste any.
You'd be surprised how much is coated on the bowl.
Then we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese right
Ooh,
on top.
I love mozzarella.
If you get any clumps like that, just break them up. Cover pretty much the whole top. And then we're gonna add pepperonis on top.
Oh, those are big. So, is this a breakfast dish or is it a lunch, dinner?
This is gonna be pizza bites.
Yummy. Honestly, you could have it as a snack or a meal, it looks like.
Yep. And then we're just gonna add a little bit more garlic and oregano on top.
This looks
It's gonna be
delicious.
so good. All right, this is going into the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that looks so good.
That
Cheese
looks
is crisping up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of this.
Oh, look at that cheese pull.
Yeah. And then you have little biscuit doughs in there so you can eat it with a fork. Yeah, there's a biscuit right there. Pepperoni and cheese and your sauce.
Oh wow.